Have you ever had someone completely wreck your connection, leaving you shattered, only for them to come crawling back, begging for a second chance after realizing what they lost? It's like they didn't appreciate you when they had you, and only after you walked away did they wake up to the reality of their feelings. Now, they're desperate, saying all the things they should have said before. But is it too little, too late? In this video, we're breaking down exactly why they sabotaged the relationship in the first place, what led them to this shocking realization, and why your absence has them craving your love more than ever. This isn't just about regret, it's about a deeper emotional shift that you need to understand. Trust me, you're going to want to hear this. If you've ever been in a situation like this, or feel like you're going through it right now, drop a comment below and share your story, because you're not alone in this. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on insights that could totally transform how you see this connection. Let's dive in. Detachment from the material world. Detachment from the material world is like learning to let go of a heavy backpack that you've been carrying for too long. We often find ourselves attached to material possessions, thinking they define our worth or bring us lasting happiness. Whether it's the car we drive, the clothes we wear, or the home we live in, these things can feel like anchors that tie us to a world focused on status, comfort, and appearance. But when we start to release our grip on these things, something profound happens. We realize that they were never the source of true fulfillment in the first place. Much like holding onto sand, the tighter we grip, the more it slips away. The joy they provide is fleeting, leaving us searching for more, constantly chasing after the next new thing. When we detach from the need for material possessions and earthly pleasures, we free our souls to focus on something much greater. It's like clearing the clutter from a room to finally see the beautiful view outside the window that was hidden all along. The soul, by its nature, is expansive and infinite, always yearning for deeper truths and higher understanding. But when it's weighed down by the distractions of the physical world, it struggles to breathe and expand. Just as a bird cannot soar when its wings are tied, our spirit cannot rise when it's bound to the pursuit of material wealth and pleasure. By releasing attachment, we open ourselves up to a higher vibration, where the soul can connect with its true purpose. We start to see life from a different perspective, like stepping back from a painting to appreciate the whole picture instead of focusing on one small detail. Suddenly, the things we once thought were so important, like money, possessions, or temporary pleasures, seem insignificant compared to the vastness of the spiritual truths that come into focus. This shift allows us to align with a higher purpose, where inner peace and contentment replace the endless cycle of wanting and acquiring. It's as if we've been chasing after shadows, only to find that the real light was within us all along. This doesn't mean that we reject all material things or live without comfort. Rather, it's about changing our relationship with them. We can still enjoy the beauty of the physical world, but without the attachment or need to define ourselves by it. It's like admiring a beautiful flower without feeling the need to pick it. We appreciate the moments, the experiences, and the things we have, but we no longer allow them to control us. They become enhancements to our journey, not the destination. Recognizing physical signs of ascension. Recognizing the physical signs of ascension is like tuning into a radio frequency that was always there but had previously been drowned out by noise. One of the first signs is a heightened awareness of your breath. It's as if every inhale and exhale becomes a reminder of life itself, a gentle rhythm that connects you to something bigger. This newfound awareness can feel like a doorway into the present moment, grounding you in the here and now, while also making you aware of the subtle flow of energy within and around you. It's not just about breathing to survive, it's about breathing to connect, to be present, to feel alive. Like a soft breeze that brushes past your skin, this awareness is subtle, yet powerful, guiding you to listen to the quiet wisdom of your body. Another common sign is the sensation of lightness or expansiveness, almost as if gravity has loosened its grip on you. You might feel as though you're floating, like a feather, drifting gently through the air, untethered and free. This sense of lightness can appear both physically and emotionally, as if the weight of worries and fears you've carried for so long is starting to dissolve. It's as though the layers of stress, doubt, and attachment are melting away, leaving behind a more vibrant and energized version of yourself. In these moments, your body may feel less dense, as if it's made of something softer and more fluid, allowing you to move with greater ease and grace. It's like walking through a door into a brighter, more open space where you can finally breathe freely, unburdened by the heaviness of the past. Perhaps the most profound physical sign of ascension is the feeling of deep connection to everything around you. It's as if the walls between you and the world have become thin, like looking through a clear pane of glass, allowing you to sense the life and energy that flows through all things. You may feel as though you're not just observing the world, but participating in its rhythm and pulse, as if the trees, the sky, the people around you, and even the smallest creatures are all part of the same intricate web of life. This feeling is like being immersed in an endless ocean, where the boundaries between you and the water cease to exist, and all that's left is oneness. In these moments, it's common to feel a rush of love or compassion for everything around you, as if your heart has expanded to embrace the entire universe. These physical signs of ascension are the body's way of communicating that something deeper is happening. Your spirit is awakening, tuning in to a higher frequency, much like a flower opening to the sun after a long night. While these experiences can feel unfamiliar at first, they are gentle reminders that you are stepping into a new level of consciousness where the physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects of yourself are aligning. As you continue on this path, these sensations become more frequent, guiding you toward a deeper connection with your soul and the world around you, leading to a profound sense of peace and understanding that transcends the physical realm. Awareness of the soul's ascension. Becoming aware of the soul's ascension is like standing at the edge of a great mountain, ready to take a step into the unknown, yet feeling an undeniable pull toward the summit. You sense that something inside you is shifting, growing, and evolving. It's as though your inner being is shedding old layers, much like a butterfly emerging from its cocoon, preparing to soar to new heights. This isn't just a fleeting feeling. It's a deep, unmistakable awareness that your soul is moving toward a higher state of existence, a transformation that transcends the limitations of your current life and understanding. It's as if a door is opening to a new dimension, inviting you to step through and embrace a more expanded version of yourself. Recognizing this process is vital because the soul's ascension is not something that happens by accident or without intention. It's a sacred journey, one that requires conscious alignment with the shifts that are taking place. Imagine a river flowing toward the ocean. If you resist the current, you'll only exhaust yourself trying to swim upstream. But when you surrender to the flow, you are carried effortlessly towards something much greater than you could have imagined. In the same way, understanding that your soul is on the brink of ascension allows you to flow with the process rather than fighting against the changes it brings. This transition into a higher state of existence often comes with a sense of expansion, as though your spirit is no longer confined by the physical limitations of the body or the constraints of the material world. You begin to realize that you are more than just flesh and bones, more than the identity you've built in this life. The soul, like a seed planted in rich soil, is ready to break through the surface and reach for the light. But this growth requires your active participation. You must nurture this awareness, water it with understanding, and give it space to grow. It's not enough to simply feel the changes. You must consciously align with them. Aligning with the soul's ascension means letting go of the old patterns, beliefs, and fears that have kept you anchored in lower vibrations. It's like decluttering a closet, removing everything that no longer serves you so that you can make room for something new, something better. As you do this, you start to notice the subtle shifts in your perspective and energy. You may feel more at peace, more in tune with the flow of life, and more connected to the divine. It's like tuning into a higher frequency on a radio station. Suddenly, everything becomes clearer, more vibrant, and full of meaning. The soul's ascension is a profound and beautiful process, but it requires your awareness and willingness to evolve. It's about stepping into a new reality where your purpose is no longer tied to the material world, but to the growth of your spirit. This journey is not about reaching a destination. It's about embracing the ongoing process of transformation. Just like the sun rising over the horizon, the soul's ascension is inevitable. It's a natural part of our spiritual evolution. The key is to recognize it, honor it, and allow yourself to rise with it, knowing that what awaits is a higher, more enlightened state of existence where the limitations of the past fall away and the true essence of your soul comes to life. Unity in the awakening journey. Unity in the awakening journey is like discovering that you are not just one spark in the dark, but part of a larger bonfire, with flames rising higher and brighter together. Spiritual awakening often feels like a deeply personal and solitary experience at first, like walking through a forest where no one else seems to be around. You might feel isolated, unsure if anyone else understands what you're going through as your inner world shifts in profound ways. But as you continue along the path, you begin to realize that your journey is not happening in a vacuum. There are others walking through the same forest, facing the same challenges, and seeking the same truths. This realization that spiritual awakening is not a solo expedition can be both comforting and empowering. Just like a river that is formed by countless streams, the process of awakening is part of a larger collective movement. Each individual awakening adds to the flow of global transformation. When you connect with others who are experiencing similar shifts, it's like discovering that you are part of an interconnected web of souls, all moving toward a shared purpose. This collective energy amplifies the experience, making it stronger and more supportive. Instead of feeling like a lone traveler, you become aware that you are part of a vast community, each person's growth contributing to the whole. It's a bit like climbing a mountain and finding fellow climbers along the way, all heading to the same peak. The journey becomes easier when you're not climbing alone. Sharing your experiences with others also opens the door to greater understanding. What may seem confusing or overwhelming when faced on your own becomes clearer when discussed with those who are on similar paths. It's like putting together pieces of a puzzle. Each person holds a different piece, and together you begin to see the bigger picture. This collective wisdom is invaluable in navigating the spiritual awakening process, as others may have insights that shed light on what you're going through. By exchanging experiences, you gain a sense of belonging, realizing that your feelings, challenges, and breakthroughs are not unique, but part of a shared spiritual evolution. Fostering a sense of unity also strengthens the energy of ascension. When individuals come together in their awakening, it creates a ripple effect, much like how one stone thrown into a pond causes ripples to spread far and wide. Each awakened soul not only contributes to their own growth, but also helps raise the vibration of those around them. This collective ascension is a powerful force that moves humanity toward higher consciousness. It's as if by joining hands, the entire group is lifted higher, creating a wave of transformation that reaches far beyond the individual level. Sharing experiences and stories. Sharing personal awakening stories is like lighting a candle in the dark. Each story is a small flame, and when combined with others, they illuminate the path for those walking the same spiritual journey. When you open up about your experiences, it's not just a way to express what you've gone through, it's also a way to shine light for others who may be navigating similar terrains. Imagine a traveler who's been through a dense forest, emerging into the open, holding a map that could help those still finding their way. Sharing your awakening story is like offering that map to others, helping them see the obstacles they might encounter, the lessons they could learn, and the beauty that awaits them on the other side. In these moments of vulnerability, you're not just offering insight, you're fostering connection. When people hear your experiences, they often see reflections of their own journey. It's like looking into a mirror and realizing that the emotions, challenges, and breakthroughs they've faced are not so different from yours. This recognition builds a sense of camaraderie and solidarity. The spiritual path, which can sometimes feel lonely and overwhelming, becomes less daunting when you know that others have walked similar roads and have come out stronger on the other side. In this way, your story becomes a beacon of hope for others, a reminder that they're not alone in their transformation. The act of sharing also brings about mutual learning. Every person's awakening is unique, like different pages in a book, each with its own chapter of insights and revelations. When you share your page, others are invited to learn from your perspective, just as you can learn from theirs. It's like being part of a great conversation where everyone contributes a different piece of wisdom. Perhaps you've learned how to manage certain emotional shifts, while someone else has insights into grounding energy or connecting with higher guidance. By exchanging these stories, the community grows wiser, much like students learning from each other in a classroom, where every voice adds something valuable to the collective understanding. Moreover, this sharing creates a supportive environment where growth is nurtured. It's like planting seeds in a garden. Each story you share is a seed of wisdom, and when it's met with encouragement, reflection, and understanding from others, those seeds begin to grow into beautiful flowers of knowledge. The community that forms through this process becomes a garden of shared experiences, a place where people can come together to water each other's growth, celebrate breakthroughs, and help one another through challenges. In this garden, no one's journey is dismissed. Every experience, no matter how small or grand, is seen as a vital part of the whole. Embracing divine guidance. Embracing divine guidance is like tuning into a radio frequency that resonates with your soul, allowing you to hear the subtle whispers of wisdom that are often drowned out by the noise of everyday life. When you open yourself up to this guidance, you're inviting a higher source of clarity into your journey, much like a lighthouse guiding a ship through a stormy sea. This connection to divine wisdom acts as a compass, helping you navigate the often turbulent waters of spiritual transformation. It's important to trust these intuitive messages, for they are like breadcrumbs laid out along your path, leading you toward deeper understanding and greater fulfillment. During times of change, our minds can become cluttered, filled with doubts and distractions, much like a cluttered attic packed with old boxes and forgotten memories. However, when you take a moment to breathe and listen, you might find that the divine whispers are gentle reminders of your true essence, illuminating the way forward. Just as a flower turns its face toward the sun, opening up to divine guidance means turning your heart toward the light of your higher self. This light offers you insights that resonate deeply within, guiding you to make choices that align with your soul's purpose. Trusting in this guidance can sometimes feel like stepping onto a tightrope. There's a natural fear of falling into uncertainty. Yet, the more you practice this trust, the more confident you become in your ability to balance on that rope. Each intuitive nudge you heed strengthens your connection to the divine, revealing a deeper truth about your own capabilities. Imagine walking through a dark forest with only the light of a single candle. Each flicker of the flame represents a piece of guidance. While the path may seem shadowy, that light reveals just enough for you to take your next step with faith and courage. Divine guidance is not always loud or obvious. It often comes in the form of gentle nudges, gut feelings, or sudden insights that pop into your mind, like unexpected melodies playing in the background of your life. These messages may arise during quiet moments of reflection, or even in the midst of daily activities when your mind is at ease. By learning to recognize and honor these intuitive signals, you begin to weave a tapestry of understanding that enriches your spiritual journey. Each thread represents a moment of divine insight, creating a vibrant picture of your evolving self. Moreover, this guidance serves as a map, helping you navigate through the complexities of transformation. Much like a seasoned traveler who knows the best routes to take, divine guidance offers you directions that steer you away from detours and obstacles, leading you toward opportunities for growth and enlightenment. Trusting in this process can reveal hidden gifts and talents, empowering you to embrace your true purpose with open arms, a significant step in spiritual evolution. The process of awakening is a significant step in spiritual evolution, akin to a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly, emerging from its cocoon into a vibrant world of color and possibility. This metamorphosis is not just a personal journey, it mirrors the collective evolution of humanity, as each individual who awakens contributes to a greater shift in consciousness. Just as a single raindrop creates ripples in a pond, your awakening sends waves of energy that resonate far beyond your immediate surroundings, touching the lives of others and encouraging them to embark on their own journeys of discovery. This shared transformation elevates the soul, lifting it from the confines of everyday existence toward a more enlightened and connected state of being. As you navigate this transition, it feels like climbing a mountain, where every step taken is a step closer to the summit of understanding and clarity. At first, the ascent can be steep and daunting, filled with moments of doubt and uncertainty. However, each challenge faced becomes a stepping stone, solidifying your foundation and empowering you to rise higher. Along the way, you may encounter breathtaking vistas that reveal new perspectives, allowing you to see the interconnectedness of all things, much like standing on a mountain peak and gazing at the vast landscape below. This expanded view brings with it a profound realization that you are not alone. Your journey is intertwined with the experiences of countless others who are also seeking truth and growth. The awakening process acts as a catalyst for deeper connection, not just with yourself, but with the universe around you. It's like opening a window to let in fresh air after being in a stuffy room. The influx of clarity and insight revitalizes your spirit, making you acutely aware of the beauty and energy that flows through everything. As you learn to trust your intuition and embrace divine guidance, you begin to perceive the threads that bind us all together, realizing that each individual is a vital part of the cosmic tapestry. This understanding fosters a sense of compassion and unity, urging you to support others in their journeys as you recognize that each step forward is a step for the whole. As you continue this journey of spiritual evolution, you may also notice changes in your perceptions and beliefs. Like a flower that unfurls its petals to the sun, you begin to shed limiting thoughts and behaviors that no longer serve you, allowing your true essence to blossom. This shedding of the old creates space for new insights and revelations, enabling you to align with a higher frequency of love, joy, and purpose. The more you embrace this evolution, the more you contribute to the collective awakening, as your energy inspires others to embark on their paths of discovery. Trusting the process of awakening. Trusting the process of awakening is like embarking on a long journey through uncharted territory, where the road may twist and turn in unexpected ways. As you navigate this path, there might be moments when the destination feels distant and uncertainty looms like thick fog on a chilly morning. However, it is essential to remember that every step you take, even when it feels challenging, brings you closer to your true essence. Just as a seed buried deep in the soil must push through the darkness to reach the light, your own growth requires trust in the process, even when the way forward seems unclear. In this journey, each phase of detachment serves as a necessary shedding of old skins, much like a snake sloughing off its outdated layer to make way for new growth. These moments of letting go may stir up feelings of fear or discomfort, akin to standing on the edge of a diving board, heart racing, unsure of the plunge. Yet it is vital to recognize that this discomfort is part of the transformation, a sign that you are releasing what no longer serves your highest self. As you allow these old patterns to fall away, you create space for the emergence of something more authentic and vibrant, enabling your true essence to shine through like sunlight, breaking through a cloudy sky. Moreover, trusting the awakening process means embracing the rhythm of your journey. Just as the seasons change in their own time, your spiritual evolution unfolds at its own pace. There is beauty in each stage, even in the moments of stillness and reflection that may feel like a pause. Picture a butterfly preparing to emerge from its chrysalis. It requires time to strengthen its wings before taking flight. Similarly, your soul needs these moments of quiet to gather strength, learn lessons, and prepare for the next leap forward. Instead of rushing through the process, allow yourself to savor the journey, finding joy in the small discoveries that lead you closer to your essence. It is also important to surround yourself with positivity and support during this transformative time. Like a garden needs sunlight and water to flourish, your spirit thrives when nurtured by uplifting influences. Seek out those who resonate with your journey, sharing experiences and insights that encourage and inspire you. Remember that you are not alone. Countless others are navigating their paths and can offer perspective, reassurance, and camaraderie. When you trust the unfolding of your spiritual journey, you empower yourself to embrace the beauty of this shared experience. Additionally, be gentle with yourself during moments of uncertainty. Just as a child learns to walk, there will be stumbles along the way. Embrace these missteps as valuable lessons rather than setbacks. Each challenge you face contributes to your growth, teaching you resilience and strength. Trusting the process means allowing yourself the grace to learn and adapt, knowing that each experience is a stepping stone toward greater self-awareness. Recognizing the true essence beyond the physical. Recognizing the true essence beyond the physical is like peeling away the layers of an onion to reveal the vibrant heart at its core. While we often identify ourselves with our physical bodies, our appearance, age, or achievements, it's essential to understand that these are merely temporary vessels, like a well-loved book that tells a story but is not the essence of the tale itself. Your true nature transcends these earthly constraints, rooted in a divine energy that is eternal and limitless. Just as the sun shines brightly in the sky, illuminating everything in its path, your essence radiates love, wisdom, and connection, often hidden beneath the surface of daily life. When you begin to look beyond the physical, you can see that you are not just a collection of bones and muscles. You are a magnificent tapestry, woven from experiences, emotions, and connections. Think of a tree that grows strong and tall. Its roots delve deep into the earth, anchoring it firmly. Yet its true strength comes from the unseen energy that flows through it, nourishing its growth. Similarly, your essence is the invisible thread that connects you to all living beings, reminding you that you are part of a greater whole. This awareness invites you to celebrate the divine spark within yourself and recognize it in others, fostering compassion and understanding. Embracing your eternal self is like discovering a treasure chest filled with jewels that have been buried deep within your soul. Each gem represents a unique aspect of your being, your creativity, intuition, and love, waiting to be uncovered and shared with the world. When you align with this deeper essence, you become more attuned to the universe's rhythms, like a musician who learns to harmonize with the symphony of life. This alignment allows you to navigate challenges with grace and ease, knowing that you are not defined by your physical form, but by the boundless energy that flows through you. Understanding that your true essence exists beyond the limitations of the physical body encourages you to release fears and insecurities. It is akin to stepping out of a shadow and into the light, where the weight of doubt and comparison fades away. Instead of measuring your worth by societal standards, you begin to appreciate the unique gifts that you bring to the world, recognizing that your value is inherent and not dependent on external validation. This realization empowers you to live authentically, embracing your quirks and individuality, much like a wildflower blooming freely in a field, vibrant and unapologetic. As you deepen your awareness of this eternal self, you may find a sense of peace and belonging that transcends the chaos of daily life. It's like finding a safe harbor in a storm, where you can anchor yourself amid the waves of uncertainty. This inner sanctuary reminds you that despite the challenges you may face, you are always connected to a source of love and wisdom that guides your journey. Each moment becomes an opportunity to express this divine essence, allowing you to contribute to the world in meaningful ways.